Mustafa. Come on, Mustafa, go ahead.
First, we identify and underline the object and subject.
Okay, excellent. So we underline these things so that we know what we have to change. We underline the
Yes.
subject and the object. What else? What should I underline?
And then we change the
No, no,
adverbs.
before we start changing, you have to underline everything that you have to change. Okay, so what are the things that I must change? What should I change in a sentence?
Subject and object and
Wait a second, not really, because the subject and the object, we only underline them because we change the pronouns depending on them. Okay, so we change first the pronouns. Can you see them? The first, second, third. Okay, then we change the
adverb.
verb, the tense. Okay, and after that, if you have an adverb, underline it because you have to change it. So these are the things that should be underlined. The adverb, if we have an adverb in a sentence, the verb or the tense of the sentence, then the pronouns. And I told you yesterday that we only change the first person pronoun, like I, we change it depending on the subject, and we change the second person pronoun depending on the object. If I have you, I must look at the object to change you according to this object. All right, after that, what should I have? The second step is, let me ask Alma. So Alma, after we underline or identify the things that I have to change, what should I do? Alma?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Teacher, what's the question?
The second step. So the first step is identify the things that I have to change by underlying them. Now, the second step is to what?
Change the object and the object, subject and the
We
object.
don't change the subject. You mean the subject and the object when that are outside the quotation marks? We don't change them.
We don't use the quotation marks. We
We
remove the.
replace the okay. We omit the quotation marks, and instead of that, we write the word that. So I start with, for example, Ahmad said to Khaled that, okay, instead of the quotation marks. And then the third step is to change what I have underlined previously. So the first thing that I have to change is the pronouns. Okay, how do I change the pronouns? Who wants to tell me? Layan, how do we change the pronouns, Layan?
First, so what do you mean? I can't see the screen or anything. I can't see the questions.
Oh, really?
But we don't change the third person.
Oh,
Well,
wait a second. What can you see? What do you see now on the?
I only see the videos of you guys, but I can't see the questions.
That's weird.
So I don't know.
Wait a second, Layan. Let me see if that's the case with all the students. Salma, what can you see? What do you see on the screen, Salma?
مش ولا إشي.
All right. Let me try this one another time. All right. Can you see anything now?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead, Layan.
The first person is the subject, the second person is the object, and the third person has no change.
So we change the first person, which is I or we, according to the subject. Okay, the speaker. I mean, when I say the subject, I mean the speaker of the sentence. When the second person, which is you, only you, all right, or yours, your, or yeah, the objective pronoun is you as the subjective. We change them according to the object or the listener or the addressee, the one that you are addressing or talking to. Okay, so if I say Ahmed told Layan, okay, so you changes according to Layan, so it changes to she. And the third person, which is he, she, or it, we don't change them. We leave them as they are. Okay. Now, how do we change the tense? I want you just skip the first one because yesterday we took the present continuous. So let's talk about it. Who wants to tell me how we change the present continuous tense? Yeah, Selma. Selma? Selma?
Yeah.
All right, Selma. So tell me, before you tell me how we change the present continuous tense, what is the present continuous tense? What is the sentence form of it? What do you add to the verb?
Is
How do you write the verb? Okay, yes.
is or am
Okay.
plus verb plus ing.
Okay, or you have to, yeah, I mean, in the present continuous, we write the verb this way. We write before the verb is, am, or are, then we add to the verb ing. However, when I want to change the sentence into reported speech, what do I do? How do I change is and am?
Is or am, we change it to was.
Bravo.
يعني the verb stay there.
As it is, okay?
Yeah.
Yes. And what about are?
Are we change it to were.
Excellent. Bravo. All right, now let's look at the adverbs. How do we change the adverbs? Yeah, Bayan. Bana. Bana.
Yes, teacher.
All right. How do we change the adverbs? So these are the adverbs.
Here.
All right. Here becomes what? What?
Here, there, tomorrow, the next day,
Good.
today, that day, yesterday, the previous day, this, that, now, then, tonight, that night.
Bravo. Well done. Okay, so we did this exercise yesterday. Today we're gonna practice another one. So let's move to another exercise, okay? Just be patient with me. Okay, all right. And this exercise was done yesterday. Let's look at another one. Okay, so here, guys, I want you to practice changing from direct into indirect and using these sentences. So let's start with Jawad. Sorry for that. Yes, Jawad.
Teacher, the PowerPoint that you can see, I can't see.
Wow. What's the problem today with this? Okay, wait a second. Let me solve this problem. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
All right. So
Okay.
go ahead.
Me?
Yes, Jawad.
Practice changing from direct into direct speech in the present continuous. Sam is talking on the telephone, said Bana. Bana said that Sam is talking on the telephone.
No. Sorry. Jawad, listen to me. Why don't you go step by step to do this sentence? Do it step by step, all right? So, first of all, tell yourself, what are the things that should be changed? Okay, and try to underline them. What are the things that should be changed in the sentence? Let's go inside this sentence. Sam is talking on the telephone. Do we have pronouns, Jawad?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there is no pronoun. Listen, the things that should be changed inside the quotation marks, the pronouns, the tense or the verb, okay, the tense of the verb, and the adverbs if we have any. So in this sentence, there is no pronoun, there is no adverb. But the verb, what about the verb? You must change the tense of the verb, okay?
Okay.
So how do you do that?
Sam is talking on the telephone. Bana said Bana.
Again.
Bana said Bana said that Sam is is talking.
Wait a second. How did you change is?
I did not.
Oh, I told you, guys, it's very simple. It's just as simple as that. Is and am should be changed into was, and are should be changed into were. That's it. According to the tense, that's it, okay? If you have pronouns, you have to change them according to the speaker or the listener outside the quotation marks. And if you have adverbs, you know how to change them because you memorized them, all right? So, yeah, Jawad, we have is, it should be changed into
Was.
bravo. So, the sentence should be, read it.
Bana said that Sam was talking on the telephone.
Thank you so much. All right, let's go to the next one, and please pay attention to the three things that I have told you. You are supposed to change. All right. So get inside the quotation marks. Underline the pronouns, the verb, and the adverbs because the three things are the things that you have to change. All right. So if you have adverbs, you change them, you know how, because you memorized them. If you have a verb like is, am, are, all right, you know how to change them. Is and am are changed into was, are is changed into were. And the pronouns, you only change the first person and the second person pronouns. If I have in the sentence she, he, it, you don't change them, all right? Let's see who's gonna do this one. Raise your hands if you want to answer. Okay. Dina.
I am not going out, said Ahmed. Ahmed said that he is not going out.
Or have you changed the tense of the sentence by any chance? Or the verb?
He is not going.
No, you didn't change the sentence. Listen, Dina, is and am, okay, are in the present. It's a present continuous. I want you to change the present continuous into the past continuous.
He is not.
Again, this is still the present continuous. How do you change is and am? They are changed into what?
He was not.
Bravo, that's it. Yeah. Guys, how many times should I repeat it in order for you to understand it or to memorize it? Guys, we have to change am into was, all right? So, excellent. So, Ahmad said that he was not going out, all right. The third one, Tha'ir. And please, Tha'ir, remember to change the tense or the verb into the past one or the past continuous because we're talking about the present continuous. Yes, Tha'ir.
Okay. The boys said there were.
Tha'ir, can you raise your voice because it's very low. We cannot hear it.
wait عشان مو مقرب هيك good.
Yes, now I can hear you clearly.
بس عشان ما قربت السماعة.
Okay.
The boys said we بقصد they were not visiting Paris during our trip.
Good, very good. So thank you, Tha'ir, that you remembered to change the verb or the tense of the sentence and the pronoun. So in this sentence, between the quotation marks, we have the pronoun we. It's the first person, it must be changed. And we have the tense here is present continuous, it should be changed into the past continuous. What do I mean by that? I mean, you have to change are into were, all right? So the sentence should be, the boys said. How do I change we? According to the subject or the speaker, which are the boys, you have to change we into they, okay? Because the boys, the word boys is plural. So they were not visiting Paris during there. Have you changed our? I don't remember. Anyway, you have to change our into there, okay? Because our is a pronoun, right? It's a possessive pronoun, should be changed into there. Okay, now I just wanted to remember before we go to the a simple present, you must remember the past tense of the verbs or verb to. Like, look at these verbs. Here we have some examples. Who wants to read them? Dana Al-Haj. Dana.
Yes, teacher.
All right, so here we have verb 1. Please read them and read do and does in the past, they are did. What about can? What is the past tense of can?
Could.
Bravo. Will.
Would.
Shall.
Should.
Read. Have and has.
Had.
Okay, so this is the verb to or the past tense of these verbs. And you know, if I give you examples like run, what is the past tense of run, Dana?
Run.
Ran. Okay, instead of you have to write a. All right, so it's ran.
Ran.
Okay, eat, ate, walk, walked, wash.
Washed.
Good. All right, so you must apply the same steps, but in the simple present, when you look at the sentence, you find it in the simple present, like you don't have are or ing with the verb. What should you do? You have to change the verb because you only have this verb, and it is verb 1. Okay, you have to change it into verb 2. So let's see who can do this. Talia. All right, Talia, go ahead.
I want to help, said Lucas.
All right.
Lucas said that he wanted to help.
Excellent. Well done, Talia. Thank you so much. So you underline the speaker, which is Lucas, and then what? For that. All right, so here, as you see, I want to help Lucas. She said that Lucas said that he wanted to help. Now look at this example. I want Omar Abul. Okay, Omar, go ahead, do it. Yalla ya Omar.
I don't want to stare. Alex
Omar,
said,
listen, before you change it, please tell me the steps, okay?
okay. First, we underline the first person and the second person. Teacher, first we underline the first person and the second person and the verb, and then we start changing. Alex said that he didn't want to stay.
Excellent, excellent, bravo, Omar. So Alex said that he didn't want to stay. Thank you so much, Omar. So here we have the pronoun I, we have the verb don't want, it's negative, and the speaker is Alex. So I change the first person pronoun according to the subject or the speaker, Alex. So Alex is a boy, so I should be changed into he. Then don't want, the past tense of don't want is didn't. So that's how we change them. Alex said that he didn't want to stay. All right, let's do these exercises and then we are done with the recorded speech. Okay. Layan. Oh, no. I need to choose new students. Okay, Hamza al-Bdur. Yes, Hamza.
I practice changing from direct speech into indirect speech in the simple present.
Okay.
I work in a bank, said Tom. Tom said that he worked in a bank.
Excellent. Bravo, Hamza. So here's the answer. Tom said that he worked in a bank. All right. Now, let's take for this one Ahmad Jamus or Maryam Jamus. Who's that?
I don't like going too much, said Julie. Julie said, I do not like going too much.
No, wait a second. Is that Maryam, right? Maryam.
Yeah.
All right. You didn't change anything, right? So you get it inside the quotation mark. Look at the sentence inside the quotation marks. What should you change? You should change the
I
pronoun, which is I, and then you have to change the verb, okay? The tense of the verb, because here it's in the simple present, it should be in the past simple, all right? So how do we change the, do we have other things to change?
no.
No, all right. How do we change I?
He don't.
According to the speaker. Who is the speaker, a girl or a boy?
I don't know.
Julie. Julie is a girl, so you have to say she, all right? So you start like this. Julie said, all right, that.
You said she don't.
No. She used the past tense. Past.
Okay. Here. He is. No, she was. No. Teacher, I didn't know.
Miriam, let me ask you this question. What is the past tense of don't?
Don't.
No, the past tense of don't.
I don't know.
Yes, Miriam. It is didn't, right? The past tense of don't is didn't. So you change it this way. Julie said that she
Didn't
traveled
like
like
go too much.
Go
Julie said
too much. All right. Now let's take another student. Okay, let me see who didn't answer questions. Aya Jamal. Okay, Aya.
Hi, teacher.
Hello. Go ahead.
They said they never arrive on time, said my dad. My dad said that they never arrive on time.
They never what?
My dad said that they never arrive on time.
Okay, have you changed the verb arrive into the past tense?
Wait.
Arrived, okay, right? You add the
Okay.
yeah, so the answer is my dad said that they never arrived on time. Here's the sentence, okay? All right, students, so that's it. This is our class for today. Please, if you have questions, do ask. But you know what you have to do first. Everyone, lower your hands. Wait a second. All right, now, if you have questions, raise your hands, okay? Let me see who has any question or who didn't understand. Layan. Yes, Layan.
Teacher, here when we say, my dad said that they never arrived on time, why do we change arrive to arrive? I mean, it is never.
Yeah, never is the negative, but it doesn't show the tense of the sentence, right? So the tense is changed. You have to change it according to the verb. The verb is verb 1. You are supposed to change it into verb 2.
But it doesn't make sense because it's never.
Oh, it makes sense. What do you mean? We can't use never in the past tense? We can.
Ah,
My dad said that they never arrived on time. Right? It's just like when you say they didn't arrive on. No, never has.
oh yeah. Oh, okay. Now I understand.
All right. Good. Sair, your question. Yes, Sair.
مس أنا ما عنديش question مرات عندي بعلق إني لساتني رافع الإيد
Okay, never mind.
فحاول أسويها.
Don't
Okay,
worry.
done.
Selma.
أنا كنت أجاوب على هدول.
Oh, that's it. So, do you have a question or not?
No.
You don't have a question? Okay. Okay, guys. So this is the end of our class. Okay. I hope that everything is clear. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye.